Hey y'all, it's Teria. Today I'm going to be washing my locks. I won't be doing a retwist. I'm going to change my part from a middle part back to a side part, so I will probably do like a light retwist on the ones along the part just so that I can redirect the hair. But otherwise I'm just going to separate my hair, do a hot oil treatment, and keep it moving. As I did mention, I do have a medical procedure scheduled, so I probably won't be feeling like doing a retwist, so that is going to help me do this kind of a no retwist for maybe 2 or 3 months. I'm not really sure how long I'm going to wait exactly. I'm trying to hold out until my birthday, which is in November, which my last retwist was September 8th. Today is October 17th, so we're just going to see how long I can go. I'm trying to, like I said, hold out. My birthday is November 5th, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to be back. I'm going to see how much of this I can catch on camera, if I can set it up, and go from there. I'll be washing my hair with Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. I do have it diluted. So just come along for the ride. Wet it first. Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. Kind of shakes out like it's like a hot sauce. But this is just in a little travel container. This is the peppermint Castile soap, and it just feels so good on my scalp. So this is the first wash, so I'm just kind of getting it on my scalp, making sure I have enough. Because the first wash is the one that's really breaking up all your dirt and grime and sweat and dead cells, sebum. So the first wash is just the one that's just breaking up everything. And you can kind of see, I don't want to open my eyes because if this gets in your eyes, boy does it hurt. The eye feels like it'll be steaming. I've done it before. Make sure I'm in the camera. And I'm just kind of giving it a good rub with the pads of my fingers. I started with 2-strand twists, and my hair is pretty much, I think, locked at this point, so I'm not worried about any sort of unraveling. I usually wash my hair 3 times. And I pay special attention to rinse it especially good. So when I think that is rinsed well, I rinse it for another 5 to 10 minutes. I rinse longer than I wash because I want to make sure I get all the soap out. I rinse to the point that my water gets cold. That's how I know that I've rinsed enough. That means once I've used all the water in the hot water heater. I'm not as careful about it on the first and second wash. I do that on the third wash only, where I really will rinse it for a good 10 to 15 minutes straight. So like right now, I won't rinse it that long. Alright, time to go in for round 2. And most of the time, my hair feels clean. after the second round. The third time I just do for good measure. And it's, since I've diluted it, it's the soap is very liquidy and watery, but you can tell that it lathers really well. So that's how I know that my hair is clean, or that I've already gotten all the unnecessary dirt out of it when it's lathering so well. And this peppermint feels so good on my scalp. Just kind of trying to make sure I get in between the locks and get under the locks where all that new growth is while it's free. I'm not using my fingernails, I'm using the pads of my fingers and just kind of rubbing it. Making sure I get really good with my edges. I'm not a person to lay my edges all the time. I do it occasionally, so I don't have a lot of edge control in my hair. I just try to avoid things that would be unnecessarily or cause unnecessary buildup. At this point, my hair feels clean, but I'm going to still shampoo it a third time. This is the third and final shampoo. And this is really just for good measure. And I don't know about other people, but I feel like the Dr. Bronner's really clarifies or cleans my scalp, but it doesn't feel stripped. I feel like all of the oils and the gunk that does get to your scalp, because it's just your scalp is skin, it's naturally shedding. So I feel like it washes all of that away cleanly, but my hair doesn't feel stripped. My scalp doesn't feel. Good thing I was wearing a sports bra. Super tight and dry. I mean, then again, I do put a hot oil treatment on it right after I wash it, so that could be why. So at this point, since that was my third wash, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse for a good 10 minutes or at least. All right, I am fresh out the shower. My hair is wet. Yeah, got a little hang time. So what I'm about to do next is I'm gonna put in my hot oil treatment. I've got my oil sitting in a mug of hot water to keep it warm or to get it warm. It is a mixture of grapeseed oil, peppermint, tea tree oil, vitamin E, and jojoba oil. Real simple mixture, just all organic. I mix it myself. I don't buy any pre-mixed oils. I just don't want to complicate my routine, and I just don't want the chance of having anything on my scalp that I don't know what it is. So that's what's in my hot oil treatment. So give me just a second and I'm gonna just put that on my scalp. And really, I mean, that's really gonna be the end of the routine because I don't rinse it out or anything. I just, at that point, I don't put that much in that it's everywhere. I just put enough in that it eventually absorbs. A little bit of it does run out because it's warm oil. I just have it in an applicator bottle. I don't know where I got this from. You can get them anywhere. Dollar Tree. I don't know if it was at Dollar Tree. Amazon. You can get everything on Amazon. So I'm gonna put it on my scalp and look at them grays. Put it on my scalp. I'm gonna still put like a shower cap on my hair for about 30 minutes or so. Just like I said, as a hot oil treatment, kind of insulated. I'm not gonna go as far as sitting under a hair dryer with it or anything like that. It's not that serious. I'm just putting the oil on. And then I'll go ahead and start separating. I'm not gonna do all of that right now. I'm gonna put the oil in, and then I'll come back in about 30 minutes. I'll put one of those clear conditioning caps on it. All right, I am back. I just took the cap off. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go through and feel to separate my locks. And I really don't think there's a lot to separate because I did separate them last time, so you can still kind of see the scalp. Let's hope I'm in frame. So I'm just kind of pulling them through. I just washed my hair maybe 2 weeks ago, so that would have been the last time that I separated my locks. And I can feel every now and then, I can feel, a hair kind of snap, but not that bad. I can hear it, or I can hear the crackle. So I'm gonna finish separating my locks and then do a light retwist, and I'll come back and show you the final result. When I say light retwist, by that I mean that I don't add any product to my hair before retwisting. I'm not adding any gels or aloe. I don't use gel anyway, but normally I use aloe, but I'm not doing any of that. I'm only doing the locks that are along the part. In this case, I'm changing from a center part to a side part. So I'm twisting just enough to redirect the hair so that I can use a side part. Now I'm back and you can see the new growth through the crown of my hair, but you can also see in the next slide just along the part where I did the light retwist just to redirect my locks. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so that I know that you're here.